All right, hey everybody.
Hi.
If you were watching that intro like we were, did y'all hear the same echo we did?
Might maybe turn that off.
You know what? Because we're hearing the echo from the stream on the speaker for some reason. We're hearing ourselves. Let me see if I can go fix that.
This is wild. Here, mute it. Go up.
Where?
Just mute it. There you go.
There we go.
And we're good, everybody. We've done it.
That was so bizarre to us. We're like, why are we hearing an echo? All right, so Leon and Preston in Hawaii. What the heck? Left us stranded. We had to figure out how we were going to stream ourselves. I just started hitting buttons and flipping switches.
We made everything so wrong. Preston, you're going to have the time of your life.
It was like Preston was here because we got it running at the last possible minute.
Yep. I can't exaggerate that. That's exactly what happened.
Yep. So what we're going to do tonight is we decided we love Bally Williams games. We're going to do our tribute to Bally Williams, or ode to Bally Williams.
On the gauntlet.
And do our 4 DMD Bally Williams games that we own, although one of them is a remake. We're going to do Twilight Zone, or we're going to start with Addams Family, then go to Twilight Zone, then Whitewater, then end with Attack from Mars, LE. And have fun and do all that good stuff. So I guess I'm going to be, let me fix this little thing right here. We're missing a window.
It's quite a nice window to have.
Yeah, I want all my windows up and going. There we go.
We got it.
Now if you actually decide to chat with us,
we can see it.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to start a game of Addams Family.
Now, historically, when there's only 2 of us here, it actually ends up going pretty well.
Yes. I'm always nervous streaming without everybody and I'm doing it by myself, but for some reason, those streams end up being great.
Yeah, no, they're fantastic. It's just because it's only the 2 of us, and we can only bounce off of each other. Yeah.
So do you think they found any pinball machines in Hawaii yet?
Oh, most definitely. They have at least thought about it. Okay, something that I did this before a stream, and now I'm going to be mad because I'm not going to be able to do anything else like it while we're streaming.
Oh, yeah. Kelly.
Dad, what did I do?
You got to go, you took your own vacation. Oh, shoot. I was talking. Look what you already made me do.
Aw, wah.
Well, they took a vacation to Hawaii. Kelly took a vacation to Wet Willie's. And she defeated Whitewater.
For the first time in my
1.4 billion points. And is only score number 2 on our reset machine. I think Preston's number 1 with 2 point something billion. And I think that's not even close to his high score on there. This is gonna take a long time if you play like that.
Fight me.
You must have got your skill shot though.
I did get my skill shot. I know that. Been doing that for a while.
If you know your skill shots on this game and you don't make any other shots, you should still get around 12 million points, which if you're playing people who don't know how to make skill shots, you can often beat them.
Fun times.
On what can be a very brutal game.
This game, as long as we've had it, has never liked me, ever. It's a hate-hate relationship, but it...
Well, the first 2 games are Pat Lawler games. Hey, Furman!
What is up, my dude?
Never got the vacation jackpot on a real game, but several times on the arcade. Even twice in one game. Nice. Can't remember if I've done it twice in one game or not.
Look at me. I don't know if I did it twice in one game. I'm Dad.
That's not what I meant. Yeah, and you know why? You know how Kelly got it? Because she didn't even realize how close she was. She was just playing the game. Every other time she knew she was there and she'd get nervous. And this time she didn't even realize it, was just shooting the lock for their multi-ball. And you know how it does that? It's the greatest intro.
It scared me.
The whole game just shuts down like it's broke. It's amazing.
Because the thing is, I had gotten like the Class 6 River. I didn't get it good. I got it from the mystery lady. Or dude, whatever. So I got the Class 6 River, and then I got to I finished Wet Willy, and I was like, this is cool.
No!
And then it didn't do the thing where it turned the game off, and I was like, excuse me? So then I just kept playing, and eventually it happened. We're going to need to play this game twice.
You think so?
Just a little bit. Just a little baby. I know how to say words.
What I was saying a minute ago about how this game can be so cruel is in tournament settings, I so often play people who don't understand the skill shot in this game.
We're going to need to play this.
And I have played, just like I played that, where, I mean, it's hit a few shots and, you know, it's a Pat Lawler game, early Pat Lawler, there's no ball save. And one mistake, you're done. There's no grace period or anything. I have won so many tournament games, this is sad, by making skill shots. Alrighty, so that's a win for me. I don't think we need to write that high score of the night down.
No,
do you?
we do not.
Okay. So go to.
Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Oh wow! Look at that. Said with confidence as she plays with all the fancy buttons.
1 point. You're getting 1 point.
Yes, we're doing 1 point and 0 points tonight. We can make our scores look great and do 2 points and 1 point.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah, make it look like we know what we're doing.
Let's do it.
Nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
But Furman will know.
Furman, you're not allowed to tell.
We might have to go kill Furman.
No. Don't talk about it live, then they'll know.
Oh, this is my alibi. I was playing pinball. I mean, why would I say it and then actually go do it, right?
You make a good point. Oh my god, what did I do? I quoted this pinball machine because I quoted this pinball machine the other day. Didn't mean to. I just did it.
It just came to you naturally.
I was in the kitchen. I don't know what I was doing. I can't remember what quote it was. But I said it and I immediately was like, Dad, I'm a nerd. Dad, why did you raise me this way? Nice train.
Thank you. Wasn't the star I was going for, but
How do you get the star?
it was still points, right?
How does one get the star?
You shoot through the cemetery and then up the right ramp.
Huh. The right ramp's the bear ramp.
Huh? Oh, a red ramp. I meant red, not right.
So to be like, is that?
It's your favorite ramp, left
It's
ramp.
the left ramp. I know my ramps.
There we go. Not an awesome ball, but not a bad one either. I'll take
It's better
it.
than your entire score last game.
Maybe that's Preston texting me how to fix the stream that I finally figured out how to fix.
I'm mad. I'm mad. Dad, how do you play pinball?
Well, you pull this plunger and then you just do this.
Shooty, shooty, blinky, blinky.
You don't even do that. You just do this.
Do this?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. He's old. He knows what to do.
Shooty, shooty, blinky, blinky is really advanced.
That is very
I
advanced
hate for you to try that and
technological
get
terms.
confused right
I
now.
love that I coined that turn at Pinburg. Someone was like, how do you play? And I was just like, I don't know how that question happened. I think it was an ironic question. I just go, oh yeah, shooty, shooty, blinky, blinky. It did the thing!
I keep standing off to the side assuming somebody's going to come stand with me, but there's nobody to stand with me but you, and you're playing.
No, I'm the only other person in the room. Can you please work with me?
So Furman, did you watch the Twippies? Did you discuss the Twippies with us last week? Well, we probably discussed it all amongst ourselves and ignored chat.
Oh God. Hey, go off thing. Really on the ball. Okay. So that's like not what I need you to do. I need you to go in one of those green lights. That's also not what I need you to do. You're really on the ball. I know. Okay? So like, thank you thing.
Hey, did I tell you, Kelly, that I played mini golf with Fliptronic?
I think that got mentioned.
Well, I played it with Becca from Fliptronic.
Ah, love her. Lovely lady.
I told her that she needed to get you, since you're in Austin with her. It's like, you need to get Kelly to come over and stream with you, and you could have a Mafia-tronic stream.
That'd be fun. That would be a lot of fun. I would enjoy that. Did you see that? That was really cool. That was cool.
But I guess if you're streaming with them, you would lead with their name. It would be the Flip Mafia.
The Flip Mafia. I love it. That's great.
Yeah, it was so funny, Furman, is I was still thinking about that mod category 2 days ago. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was out taking bird photography.
Go off. Shush your mouth. I love this.
Kelly's over there doing this. I'm doing it for y'all so you can see it. This is what Kelly's doing. You just have to picture it. Yeah, I'm really into wildlife photography, and I was out.
2 balls? Yes. Did I get the
and I was
double
walking
jackpot,
around.
though? Yeah.
The
So I'm
Twippies
cooler than Dad.
mod category was going through my mind, and how I thought that was not should not have been mod eligible.
Oh, are we talking about Stranger Things?
Yeah.
I think mod should be created by someone who didn't create the machine.
Yes, because if the creator made it and it was designed for it, it's an accessory. I think we came up with that terminology before, but yeah.
The way that I think about it is like a mod. This is really weird terms that I'm about to say. A mod is kind of, or like.
Nice
the game. Thank you. The game is kind of like the canon of like a movie or like a series or something like that. It's like the canon of what's like actually there. So if it's created by if it's additional stuff created by made by the original creator, it's still canon. But if someone who's like a fan makes it, then it's just like a separate thing that you can add on to enhance the experience. You know? A head canon. Do 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 do. She do her little dancey dance, guys.
It worked. Oh my God,
Shush.
It was beautiful.
Oh, I love Showtime. Oh, that's my favorite intro to a multi-ball ever. It's so good. That is so good. That's my man! Look at him go!
Yeah, I lost both balls already, though.
Oh, I did the same thing. You're beating me, and now I'm mad. Oh, no! You are an old man. They did get that correct.
I'm not about to tilt that trying to save it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Watch me not have much bonus in this. Yeah, I didn't have really any bonus. It would have been might have been worth tilting to try to save that. In Lawler games, and a lot of Bally Williams, they like to put a lot of the mode points in the bonus. And if you tilt, you get nothing. I couldn't remember if I had done much before showtime or not. So I wasn't about to tilt that thing. So I'm thinking we'll be able to get one more game of this in, and then we'll move to our next Bally Williams, Twilight Zone. Another Pat Lawler game.
Mushka.
What's Becca's husband's name at Fliptronic? All of a sudden, I can't remember his name. Is it George? Or am I thinking George because of Don't Panic Flip?
$6 million.
I'm having a senior moment. But anyway, I flew with him on the mini golf thing we did was VR mini golf. So we have this little pinball VR golf league. And,
They're nerds.
And then Scott Denisi or Gorin or somebody found this this world in the VR that's
Oh, come on.
where you can go fly like F-14s.
Fly with me
It's really cool.
on the ball.
There's a B-1 bomber. There's like an F-14 or 2. There's some other jet, I don't know what it is. And then a Cessna.
Please.
Did you beat
Suck
me?
it! Suck it!
78 to what?
80!
All right, we're going to put that for high score of the night. I can't believe you did that.
I can, because I'm amazing.
All right, so properties.
Sorry if that was loud. I apologize. I got really excited.
All right, what is the high score? 80 what? You can't flipper that one. 80 million
yes.
what?
We're getting there.
It takes forever on Adam's Family.
Yep.
I can just put 80 million and put Kelly.
80, 944, 380.
944, comma, 380. Okay. All righty, so that gives Kelly 2 and me 1. All righty. We got time for one more, right? Yeah, let's play one more game of, of Adam's Family, then we'll move on.
On to Twilight Zone. Wow. Pinball with Fear. Thank you for the raid.
Nice, thank you.
We are playing. We're playing our little gauntlet of Bally Williams machines that have a.
I like that terminology. We're running the gauntlet
We're running
of
the
Bally
gauntlet.
Williams.
We're on our first game of the night.
If you notice, though, we are short a few Mafia members.
Yes. Someone decided that they were going to have some fun in Hawaii. So, you know.
Oh,
I drove down from Austin to keep the show running with Dad.
Yeah, so Kelly drives in from Austin to stream, and Alan, who's in town,
is not here.
More worried about drinking beer and eating crawfish.
Oh, yeah, I told him I was going to publicly shame him. I need to do that. If I could hit that... Whoa. If I could hit that spot, that would be fantastic.
Hey, Eurydice.
Eurydice, my mans, what's up?
And all other manner of organized pinball criminals. We're it. We've taken the rest of them out.
Finally, it's just us left, Dad.
So once again, if you're just joining us, Leon and Preston are in Hawaii.
I did not double danger
This
Adam's
is their
family.
first full day there. They arrived yesterday. They got whacked. That's it. They're sleeping with the fishes. And Alan is too busy eating crawfish to come join us.
He was having a little like family friends gathering, I think. And he lives pretty far away.
Well, that sucked.
That was worse than me. He knows the crawfish are portable, right?
You know what? I don't think I want his sticky ass crawfish fingers on our flipper buttons.
I don't think I want them there either. Oh, thank you. Let me see if I can. There we go.
Well, you can't tell that we just had a pretty good game on game 2.
We both had pretty alright games.
So this is going to be our last game of Adam's Family. We're doing about 30 minutes on each. Since we're playing 4, we're going to do about 30 minutes on each game.
Oh no, God! Get off Seance! Get off Seance! I hate Seance so much.
We make a game for every point scored. He eats a crawfish. He's probably eaten about 1 million crawfish by now.
He probably has, knowing him. Not what I wanted.
Yes, made not.
Oh God, no.
It's right here. It's huge. I'd pick it up and show you, but I don't know how long the cords are.
Lose the ball
It's
than
about this long. It's got about 12 audio inputs. What really sounds good is we all have these new lavalier mics.
I lost the ball instead of dealing with it.
So we're not just have one central mic where we're all trying to pick up all the noise in the room and us at the same.
Hey!
Oh!
Wait, what's the name? Wasmax 2000, thank you so much for the follow. We look forward to seeing you every week. Okay.
Wow. You have 3 times my score, Kelly.
Yeah, it's not hard to do that with you playing, Dad.
Yeah, well, I'm not playing that bad. Yeah.
Just so you know, I do like making fun of him because he can handle it. Hopefully he can handle it.
Ooh, I thought maybe I would pull that one off. Oh, no.
It's all fun family jests. I know he says Tish. I know he says Tish. But in my brain, every single time I hear fish.
Do you?
Yes. The governor is in politics. He's getting used to getting ribbed by the press. That's my governor. Million.
I'm coming for you, Kelly.
Yeah, I still get to play after you. I said that with real good confidence, right? Watch me house ball. Watch me do it.
My second ball was definitely a house ball.
Yeah, your bonus is about to, it's already got me.
No. There we go. Okay.
Am I gonna get
You're
to see
doomed,
Showtime?
Kelly.
I care so much, yes. Ah! I scared.
Oh, it didn't fall. I'm screwed now. Oh, I forgot it locked it. Ha. All right. Didn't get my skill shot
House
points.
ball, straight down the middle.
All right, so
Okay,
what I
no.
want to do is overshoot this so it doesn't go in the skill shot. Oh, damn it.
Hey, guess what you did, Dad?
Yeah, went in the skill shot, I know.
Whatever you're gonna do with those extra 5 million points?
Not. Holy crap.
You're gonna drain the ball, is what I'm seeing.
Oh my God. Holy cow.
Was Kelly correct?
I think the magnets actually saved me. That was going to go down the middle.
I will never stop doing this. Oh, time. And I'm the theater major. Oh my God. Guess what he did? Kept you healthy and alive to college, eh? No, Dad didn't keep me healthy and alive till college.
Double!
Age. Double jackpot! Oh, Adam Stanley has such good call-outs. And you didn't immediately lose 2 balls.
Oh, it was in and out!
I said something. I said something, and then he lost the balls. Love yeah, no, that jackpot call out is amazing. That's one of my favorite jackpot call outs. And then, of course, there's Metallica, which I don't want to say with you in the room.
Oh! Once again, after that, I did not want to risk a tilt on a Lawler game.
Hey, Dad, what's the really cool Metallica jackpot call out?
Well, you're old enough to say it.
Yeah, but like, that does not mean I feel comfortable saying that.
Saying it in front of me.
Yeah.
Huh? So the best, it's probably the best call out, second only, or maybe that's second only. I don't know. Yeah, but Metallica, jackpot.
Aw.
Oh, it feels so good to collect that jackpot.
Oh, hell yeah. Listen. Oh, come on! You know, we have a gas.
Biden is controlling the price of tapioca pudding. It's exorbitant, and I think we should protest. Tapioca is a right. All right, who won this game?
You.
What was the score?
I don't think, was it above my 80?
It might have been because I got. Now we have to wait a second because this is worth points to us.
This is definitely worth points. I'm going to be mad if you beat my 80. You beat
82,508. Yes, that is high score of the night.
Oh, you.
For that game, which gives us an extra point.
I realized a mistake I made.
So I'm just going to go 82,508 and call it a day at that. 508, 000, put a D.
I think I made a mistake earlier with
boom.
my plugging in of things.
All right, so that's Dennis 2, Kelly 1, and then I'm going to get 1 bonus point. Is that what we're going to do for the high score night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All righty, there we go.
Woo.
Yes, so we do Pinburg style scoring instead of doing it really boring with 1 and 0, which is what we would do like when all of us are here. And there's 5 of us. We do 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. But since it's just the 2 of us, we're doing 2 and 1 point for the victory on the game. And the high score of the game gets 1 extra bonus point. All right, so we're going to move on to Twilight Zone. Kelly's going to help me move the lights over, and then I'm going to move the rig, and we'll be right there.
Later, I'm probably going to have to plug these in from a different area. I just did it over here because it was easy.
Yeah, you have to crawl under here and plug them in.
Do you want me to do that right now?
If you can get them to Twilight Zone without doing that, then no.
Okay.
So I'll do this first so you can access the
Ooh,
lights.
look at our little floor. Fantastic. Such great. That scared me. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's funny. Really?
I'm easily startled. It's quite a heavy cord.
On these, we have to keep the lights instead of aiming them straight down. Oops. We have to put them up because we put mirror blades in here and some chrome.
Which looks really cool until this happens.
You know what? This one doesn't have all the extra chrome Adam's family does. I might be able to do. No, it doesn't look good.
We thought we could get away with it.
Yeah, the mirrors kill it.
Keyword
but
thought.
the mirrors are great in a game. I love mirrors. All right, so I think we're ready to go on this. Kelly, you can go ahead and go back over there.
Hi, it's me, Goran. Welcome to Goran Airlines. Thank you for flying with us today.
How's my DMD?
Your DMD is pretty all right. Maybe go up.
All right, good enough. Good enough. All right, don't need to worry about skill shots on this game.
Nope. I just landed after making a trip to California, taking a 14-hour meeting, flying back. I'm quite done with flying.
No! And once again, Pat Lawler rears his ugly head. No ball save.
You've met the man. He's not that ugly.
Yeah, I would get on a plane with Goran as a pilot in an emergency any day.
I don't think that VR flying is the same thing as actual flying.
But if you actually need to land,
do not call Goran.
I'm not sure that Goran is your man. For the record, I landed the plane on my first try.
Pat Lawler, I have a bone to pick with you.
But Goran was still screaming in the co-pilot seat.
So funny.
Put on the brakes! Put on the brakes!
There's a huge difference between landing and landing safely. You make a
Hey, we all lived.
You literally crashed a plane into the mountain. Actually, he failed to crash.
What do you mean? I didn't crash. I survived that. I was taxiing around.
He failed to crash a plane into the mountain. 50 quid. Happy Jesus Reborn Day, everyone.
No.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter. I'm standing off to the side as well. I think it's mostly because the camera's slightly angled, but we're fine. Inferno Squid! Taking off is easy. Just throttle up and pull back. I'm gonna use the typical drunk excuse. That mountain came out of nowhere, man.
I don't know what that mountain was doing up in that cloud bank.
I mean, it was just in the way. So I thought I could just carve a little like hole in it and everyone could be happy. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not exactly how I planned to get that lock.
Burrs! Hi, Burrs. How are you?
Burrs, official statistician of the Pinball Mafia. Well, not exactly how I planned to load the gumball, but I will take that.
Oh, Powerball. You're welcome for playing this machine earlier.
All right, so now I am going to go for multi-ball,
I mean,
so I can try to double it
with the
Powerball.
Dad.
Here we go.
He almost hit me. Did y'all see that? That was almost child abuse right there. It is whitewater. Oh, I like the jackpot.
And a relight. Oh my God. I got lucky.
I knew Kelly was going to yell child abuse. I'm predictable. Good to know. Guess Whirlwind would be too much Lawler for one night. I think, yeah, having Whirlwind in here would be a bit too much Lawler for one night. Yeah.
No.
Moody Mystery, very different and unique strategy. I usually go for Powerball Mania when the Powerball's in play.
I love. I shouldn't do it because it gives Kelly the Powerball like it just did. I love being greedy.
He does.
And trying to double that jackpot with the Powerball.
Not what I wanted.
In my mind, I've completed one of the most complicated and fun things to do in pinball.
Or you could do this, which is arguably a lot easier and more fun.
Okay, when we do that, no, we didn't. But you can't do that in a Twilight Zone. We cannot do Powerball payoff on Twilight Zone. You're stuck in an infinite Powerball loop.
Oh my God.
The game doesn't, it freaks the game. There's too many magnet sensors in there. And
how did I lose that so fast?
You can't do it.
I lost the Powerball. Like an idiot.
In Moody, I completely should have gone for Powerball Mania with the Powerball. A, for the points, and B, to not give Kelly the Powerball.
Hey, I didn't really do anything with it anyway, so lose-lose situation.
Did you relock it?
Yeah. Or no, it's up in the gumball machine.
You relocked it, yeah. So you started Powerball Mania.
I started Powerball Mania, and I did absolutely nothing with Powerball Mania. I want to sit. Which Dad doesn't like when I do. But you know what? I'm not wearing the best shoes. Gotta love a good paradox.
Oops.
I'm not sitting on a mic cable, okay? We don't have that cable anymore.
I know that was Burrs, wasn't it? Oh, was it Gorin?
It was Gorin. We don't have that cable anymore.
Oh, we need to back up. Okay. I need to re-aim the camera so y'all can see the most what should have won Mod of the Year. Hang on.
Sure. Oh, that thing. I love that thing. Who was like, Burrs, I'm sorry. Bestie, I could never intentionally hurt you.
All right. Hopefully y'all can see that. That lit backbox mod is so cool.
It's interactive too. So it goes with, yeah, it says like shoot the gumball. It's really amazing.
See, now I got greed target cycling on it.
Goran's yelling at me. Dad. Goran, I'm telling on you.
The mod that should have won the Twippy. Oh, no.
It is just the two of us tonight. For everyone who wasn't here earlier, Preston and Leon are in Hawaii, being as safe as possible. and we can still be friends for it. And Alan had too much beer and crawfish and didn't want to show up even though I'm in town, so I'm going to publicly shame him. Because I told him
so if y'all see Alan, make sure you make fun of him.
Make fun of Alan like there's no tomorrow, within reason. From Eurydice, at Dad, the internet's being mean to me.
Being mean to you?
No, I was telling on Goran.
Oh.
I'm losing track of chat. I'm sorry. I'm sure they're all watching the stream from Hawaii. I hope they're watching the stream from Hawaii. We watched our stream from Hawaii at one point. If there's any one thing that can just make me just stop, it is that.
After you do your Showtime deal.
Showtime is different.
No, it's not.
It is very different. Everyone's making fun of me being...
That's the plan.
Inferno Squid said I look so enthused. This is my happy face. That is my happy face. Yes, no, 50 quid agrees with me. Showtime is different. Look on the bright side, guys. Today is a full moon.
We've been doing that since before we started streaming. I'm not stopping now.
It is not a full moon.
Oh, I thought I relit. I stuck it in the lock and it didn't relight.
Goran, Showtime is the build-up into the Addams family.
Man, I wasted all that and I didn't get another jackpot.
Did you just tilt?
No, I just got a warning.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna lose is what I'm seeing here.
Maybe. You might lose.
We come to this agreement. I know where the Powerball is. Okay.
Kelly likes to pretend she doesn't like the Twilight Zone dance.
Don't call me out like that.
Secretly, she loves it. She just likes it when we do it so she can act like that.
I swear to God. I'm trying. Really, I am trying. I promise you, my dude.
Don't miss, Kelly.
I didn't miss.
Hey, well, you get some points right here. Go for it.
I'm going for it.
Yeah, so now when we plan our games we're gonna play, we always know we're never gonna end with Twilight Zone because we can't do our Powerball payoff. Hopping into Rec Room. Come party with us after if you're still done. Okay, I'll try to get in there and figure out how to friend people. I never really quite finished the setup on Rec Room.
No!
Goran, if you're still there, what did you say your friend was on there? Yeah, Goran 18. That's what I thought. It'll be on the watch menu. All right, I'll try to figure it out. But that won't be for probably an hour and a half. Yes, 50 quid. We got those pop bumper rings from Comet when they first invented them. The guy, I can't remember the guy's name that used to own Comet.
Here we go.
But he came up with those pop bumper rings, and we're like, oh my God, we got to put those on Twilight Zone.
I'm really cool. I don't know if you knew that.
Ooh, fast lock. Ooh, we got a good fast lock bonus going too. She can keep hitting those jackpots.
Oh, if I can not lose the ball, that would be great.
There you go.
Oh, that was mean.
Oh, nice. 2. I hardly ever get fast lock jackpots.
Yeah, because you're bad.
Bumper rings are good. I'd rather have onion rings. Well, they're a lot tastier. I can tell you that. Yes, Art. Art was the guy. So yeah, we've had those pop bumper rings for 10, 12 years.
All right. I put up a fight.
Yeah, they have a nasty, dirty taste. Your
that
tongue gets all
hurts.
black.
That hurts.
Don't recommend it.
High score of the night starts with 264.
Oh, yeah, we got a new high score of the night for Twilight Zone.
264, 546, 340.
I'll never remember that.
Burrs will. You're welcome, Burrs.
Yeah. What was it again? What?
264, 546, 340.
264.
546, 340.
546, 340. I get to leave the. Oh, look, there's Burrs with the copy paste moment.
We really should wait for him. He's just got our back.
Awesome. Copy and paste. Got it. All right, so that's 2 for me, 1 for Kelly.
We did this to make us look better.
All right, I think at this rate, we'll get 2 games of Twilight Zone in, and then we will move on to Whitewater.
He moved my thing. Oh, that's why I'm thirsty. My Dr. Pepper's all the way over here. Of imagination. Why doesn't Burst just produce this show at this point? Because we don't pay him. This is a volunteer job.
Oh, my Lord.
Dude.
I felt so bad for you, Kelly. I spotted you a ball.
Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated.
Is there a thing that all Texans like to drink Dr. Pepper? Because I can tell you a lot of them do.
It is a thing that Texans really like Dr. Pepper. It's not my favorite drink. It's just usually what's in this house.
A remote producer might not work too well.
Do I care?
It's the
No.
#1 soda of Texas. That might be true. I would think Coke would be.
I'm more of a, no, because Dr. Pepper was made in Texas. So it's like a thing.
Helps to put the drink hole where your mouth goes.
I'll take a few extra points. Sure, why not? Not what I wanted right there.
I've never had Pibb Extra, but I grew up loving Dr. Pepper and Mr. Pibb both. But the only place we could really get Mr. Pibb was at Astro World in Houston.
Oh, that doesn't exist anymore.
No, it's long gone. Huh. Cool. So what would a remote producer be able to do for you?
I didn't do anything.
Apparently, Alabama drinks the most Dr. Pepper. That's a smaller state, too.
I'm more of
Because I will tell you, and nobody talks about soda water or pop down here. If you go to order any kind of soft drink, you're ordering a Coke, and then they ask you what flavor you want, and then you would say Dr. Pepper. Sad but true.
No, I just say that I want to. Listen, you can say you want a soda, but like generally, if I'm ordering,
Most people do
something,
not go to a drink counter someplace and say, I want a soda.
No.
They say they want a Coke.
No. We say what exactly we want, such as a Sprite. We just come out with what we actually want to drink.
Oh no. No, I knew it.
Eurydice said his soda of choice is Red Bull and vodka. Dangerous combination. You like to live life on the edge, my man. I too like to live dangerously.
If you go to the East Coast, especially Northeast, it's all Pepsi up there.
My drink of choice.
And Goran's
is,
not here to argue with me anymore because he went to go play
Orange
VR.
Fanta. I have
But anytime I travel on the East Coast, it's Pepsi everywhere.
Thank you. This door is a dimension of sight.
Well, I'm not saying they don't sell Coke, but it seems like every place I went always had Pepsi.
Whoop!
Too much sugar in Pepsi. I like it. Hey, Dirty Toes!
Dirty Toes!
One of these days, you really, really need to wash your feet.
Yeah, man, it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
At this
People are
point.
talking.
And we feel bad for you, so we thought you ought to know.
I bet you pineapple Fanta would be delicious. Oh.
Oh my God. I hate that I watched that out of the corner of my eye.
It's 50-50 Coke might get more visibility for those mix machines.
Thank you.
That's what I'm thinking.
Ah, shoot, I lost it. Oh, that's aggravating.
So if Dirty Toe shows up at somebody's house who doesn't normally allow people to walk in their house with shoes on, what do they do?
Suffer.
Do they make him take his shoes off or make him leave his shoes
That's
on?
what socks are for, Dad.
Of Mezzo Mix. Only bought it in Germany.
Change.
Coke and Fanta.
Oh my God.
Coke and what, like a Fanta orange or something?
I love orange Fanta so much. Oh my God.
Make him walk on his hands.
Dad can attest to my
It's
love
just
of
the
orange
toes, I
Fanta.
walk on my heels.
Good job, good job, good job. We're proud of you.
Coke and orange soda. Never tried that. I'll have to mix them together one day just to try it. In fact, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll be at work and I'll go mix a little Coke and orange Fanta. So you do it with 2/3 Coke, 1/3 orange. Okay. Pinball Mafia Leon, aloha from Hawaii.
He's here.
Aloha.
He showed up. Hey,
Okay,
watch
that's
me
my
beat
hula
Dad.
for the night. We got the stream up and running. I didn't know if we were like 2-3 minutes from the stream. I couldn't get one of the cameras to come. I'm texting Preston going, help, help.
We restarted OBS. It's not too hot to handle, you little Dad's in the room.
Yes, we did Addams Family. We got 3 games in 30-minute window on Addams Family. It looks like we're only going to get 2 on Twilight Zone.
Come on.
Those mix machines used to let you get orange Coke. They took it off the menu when orange vanilla Coke came out. Huh.
Oh, come on. That was mean.
How do I know you really know? Oh, yeah. Leon, you'll have to post a pic in chat. Well, we played Addams Family before this. We're playing the whole row of Bally Williams.
Hey, guess what I am?
Well,
Cooler than
DMD
that.
Bally Williams. We're not playing Hot Tip.
Hey, guess what I just did?
Oh, oh, you were too slow.
I
No
tried.
flipper bonus for you.
Ow.
All righty.
Hi.
Wow, 264. Good score.
Thank you. Ball two. Pinball Mafia Leon is now a family member.
Wow. Kind of sad.
That is kind of sad.
Oh my God! Is he a family member 800?
Maeve, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub. I can't get a flipper bonus without a special medication from my doctor. Orpheus, I worry about you.
You know what?
Leon, make sure to shame Alan for not being here because he technically could have been here.
They're in Hawaii and they're more here than Alan is.
I know. Can you believe them? Don't worry, it's all my very effed up brand of fun. I'm a very dark stand-up comedian.
When Howard goes back and watches this, he's never going to do trivia next week.
He's not. He is.
That or he's going to make the hardest trivia ever.
Alan, do it. I'm not going to be here, so go to town. Make them suffer for me making fun of you. Leon just went, okay, where the hell is Alan? He is eating crawfish. Yeah, he's eating crawfish. He could have been here. Who knows? Okay, Uncle Leon, you have fun at the beach. Don't swim with your phone in your pocket. Dad learned from that last time.
Yes, last time I went to Hawaii, I swam with the phone in my pocket.
That was the funniest thing ever.
Oh, I laughed.
He was chortling. It was a good knee slapper moment. Oh, thank you for not running over here. He did get a new phone out of the deal. It's the phone that he still has right now. But it was so funny because I was reading a book in our hotel room, and he comes in. I just get a text from my sister that says, "Dad swam with his phone in his pocket. Don't make fun of him."
Oh, wow, I can't believe I saved the third ball. They were all going down.
And he walked into the room, and I've never seen such a face that was so disheartened and angry at the same time. It was, chef's kiss, 10 out of 10.
Couldn't make it.
Good try.
One more try. Great, nope. There was some music playing. I was going to try it.
I'm not drawing a huge audience, but I'm grateful for the people that do come. I'm the only one offering it.
I can't make any shot in this game. Oh, I deserve to lose after that.
Yeah, you did. Boom ba-doom ba-doom boom 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 ba-doom ba-doom boom 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 ba-doom ba-doom boom boom boom. She do her little dancey dance, guys.
So Leon's going out to go swimming, he said?
Yeah, no phone in pocket for him though. Door is dimension of sight. Touch the door.
Okay, what are we doing?
Okay.
All right, what are you doing? Somebody on stage? I'm lost.
Someone has a flashlight. That's all I know. Camera is available. Funky fresh.
Has Kelly? Yes, Kelly and I have watched a couple episodes of Twilight Zone.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while. Let's not do that. You know what's sad is how much I have this music memorized.
So you just need to beat 264, which looks like you're way on your way to do.
Oh, I've already done
you
it.
probably already done it. Yeah, you've done it. You got high score of the night on this one.
Hell yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the points. So I just 1, 2, 1, and then Kelly gets a bonus.
Oh my God! Oh, that's mean. That's mean. That was really mean, and I'm really mad. Nah. Hey, Burrs.
I do stand-up comedy. It's the basis for everything. Ah, cool.
Burrs, would you do?
I would
us
love
a
to do
favor and
that.
Write down that score.
Yeah,
Notes right
314 042 910. I'll never remember that.
I scraped the inside of my wrist a tiny bit.
There you go. Look at that copy.
And now I'm getting a bit of a welt. Oh, I have to crawl into the machine.
Okay, boom. Thank you, Burrs.
Burrs, the official statistician.
Already moved the points. All right, so I'm going to move the rig. Kelly's got to do some unplugging and plugging to get the lights moved. And then we will be playing Whitewater shortly.
Woo. Yeah. Here we go. You move the rig, then we put the lights on. So like the cord doesn't.
The lights are easier to put on without the rig.
Do you want to do that first?
Yeah. All right.
You get to see the underside of Dad, or the top of Dad's head.
Okay.
I know it's a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight.
You know what? I'm going to go in between this way.
You do that.
So we can just flip them. Come around. What are you doing? Come around.
Nothing correctly, apparently.
All righty. There we go.
We can do it correctly for these.
Yes. Now you
can flip that. We can.
Yes, I can go down on these instead of having them up like that.
Oh! Did you hear that?
It's easier to crawl. Yeah, just crawl under the main thing and. Da, 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 da. Oh, is there room on that? I think he plugs it in more to the left.
Yep, I see where he plugs it in. Welcome to
All right, I can't go any further because Kelly's under there. All right, I think we're plugged in. Yeah, we are plugged and ready to go.
Okay.
All righty, let me fix the DMD.
Okay, yeah. Zoom, a bit more to the left. Yeah. Maybe zoom in a bit more. Yeah. Do you feel like it more up? Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I knew I had to go higher so it could settle down. Okay.
That's good.
All righty, so. Oh, this is loud.
I mean,
I think I might go turn the volume down a smidge. Is there a volume on this? That one doesn't control.
That's just for the headphones.
All right.
They are specific for streaming. Those are called the X Streams.
Yeah, they're Penn Stadium X Streams.
They're great.
We love them.
They're some of the best things that we
The only thing I don't like about them is, is the portability. I mean, they are portable, but you almost need one for every game you're streaming, and we have 16 games. I can't buy 16 of them. Yeah. So. No.
Don't hit anything, and it will just let you.
It's too late now.
Oh, Dad. Not everyone was here when we said this earlier, but I killed this machine earlier today. For the first time in my life, I beat it. Like, I did everything right. I was so proud of myself. And at first I didn't think I did anything right. Dad, do you know how to play pinball?
Apparently I do not.
You can't buy 16 of them with that attitude, Governor.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Wasn't on camera, didn't happen. Dad got pictures of it. It is on camera.
What?
Haha. Me beating the game.
Oh, yes. I have pictures of Kelly beating the game. Wish I had video of it, but I couldn't get in the room fast enough for that.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize I was beating the game until it went all the lights turned off, and I was like, Dad! Made him run in here from the kitchen.
I was busy burning chicken.
Yeah, no, he was busy cooking our dinner. People never fake pictures. No. What are you talking about? The guy that placed second in that tourney hit 64 waterfalls. No, that's disgusting. I hate that number. That's too many. How is that? That's insane. Wow.
What happened?
50 quid put his whitewater in a tournament, and the guy who placed second hit over 64 waterfalls.
Oh my God, I did that on stream about a year or two ago. I can't remember how long ago.
That was your whirlpool.
Oh, waterfalls. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were talking about whirlpools. Oh, I had that whirlpool mode going, and oh my God, I could not miss.
It was insane. It was something else.
I need to go back and find that stream and count how many I did on that.
I know how to play this machine. I immediately locked a ball. What is happening? I have dad syndrome. I have dad syndrome.
What happens is when we're moving games,
I'm used to playing
the shots are, it's hard to dial in the shots as quick.
There's a map.
This pin is in the top 5 for multi-ball. I agree. Oh, sorry. Kelly usually kicks my ass on this game.
You know what? We talk about how good I am on this machine, and then whenever we stream it, I suck, and I find that very funny.
It's about right.
Because the one time, the reason I love this machine, I play it so much.
Look, you.
Listen, I like to sit. You can't blame me.
You missed it, but I said that when I'm down, y'all. We'll go do an open mic night so you can get a feel for doing stand-up in a low-stress. Oh, cool. I don't have any, like, routine stuff. I just steal everybody else's stuff.
Yeah, he does that quite often.
I am great at other people's comedy.
Do I quote John Mulaney on the daily?
See, I just did my own stand-up routine right there. We were just talking about stand-up comedy this morning. We ate brunch this morning with my parents, and Kelly played them a John Mulaney skit.
Oh, it's the $120,000.
Yeah, about how expensive college is. Now, after you pay them all that money, they ask you for more.
We want a gift, but only if it's money. I love John Mulaney. Tenna is my favorite comedian. College is $120,000.
Texas is pretty much opened up now.
And you are the idiot who fell.
It's not 100%, but it's close. Like the Rangers opening night, they were going to go full stadium. But the Astros are only going 50%.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable in that.
I know. I thought it was a little ambitious to go full stadium, but we'll see what they do.
I smoked cocaine the night before college graduation, and now I'm afraid to take a shot. People change. One thing that I quote from John Mulaney all the time is when he's talking about his wife, and like he was like, "Can I still make jokes about you?" She was like, "Yeah, as long as you don't call me a bitch or say you hate me." And he was like, "The bar is so much lower than I could have ever imagined."
Really?
Because that is totally untrue. My wife is a bitch, and I love her so much. Also, what kind of show would that be? I walk out on the stage. Oh wait, this is good. My wife is a bitch, and I don't like her. Did we get shots? He has gotten his shot. I have not gotten it yet. We're getting me signed up to get a shot.
Yes, Leon, Preston, and I have all got our shots.
Jackpot, nice. Nice. Do you have a Best Buy rewards card? No, but boy, do I wish I did. Oh, God.
Oh, that's over.
Like he's having fun.
Oh, that's double over.
I swear.
You doomed me as soon as you scooted the stool over.
I was about to say I'm pulling the stool over. I have to lock my balls again.
Yeah, you do. Thanks.
This is child abuse.
Thanks, 50.
For the blinking lights, grab
Grab
onto
hold.
him. Help! Ah.
The call outs
lost.
in this game are so great.
I lost. Really bad.
Wow. I'm telling you, Kelly almost always kicks my ass in this game. All right, so what's the high score of the night on this?
Burrs. My main man, my bestie. What's up?
Alrighty.
Who followed?
Tafun is followed. Thanks for the follow.
Kevin, thank you so much for the follow. We look forward to seeing you every week.
What's the score? Do we know?
You know, it'd be great. You see that 147? That was me.
Yeah, that was
my,
that high score number 2, 147 was just about an hour ago.
There you go.
We go. Thanks for the copy paste, Burrs.
Burrs, our main man. 10 out of 10 guy.
Oops. Over here. Boom. Will it work? I had both highlighted. What's it? Yep, that worked.
There we
Boom.
go.
And done.
And now I'm going to sit. Honk. It's Wet Willie. I love the little animations on this. I think they're so cute.
This game is just great.
It's everything about it makes me happy. He's a 10 out of 10 guy, 70% of the time. Go off, Orpheus, go off. I'm 50-50, 25%. Sinky, don't sell yourself short.
Oh, what the heck was that?
Chasing the rats is my favorite part of the game. It's
like
a
it's
lot of
getting
fun.
weaker as I pull it back further. There we go.
Yeah. My sister is calling me.
No.
I will be right back.
That's not good. So much for getting 40 or 50 whirlpools tonight. I'll probably never do that again.
You're gonna laugh. My sister called me to ask if I was gonna eat my Swedish fish because she wanted to eat my food, as per usual. The answer was no, I don't like Swedish fish. Feel free to argue with me about that.
Woohoo!
Nice bounce back.
Man.
Oh, she did text me, but the thing is, I probably was playing when she texted, so I didn't feel it. I also tend to not pay attention to my phone too much while we're streaming. I like to focus on what's happening.
Oops. Just gonna let that go. Try again.
Oh,
Oops.
Good
Gonna
night,
let that
Furman.
go.
Happy Easter. She probably had a mouthful of Swedish fish in her mouth. She didn't, actually. Surprisingly. I just find it funny because I told her this morning she could have them. Dad, do you really have to show me up this on my favorite machine?
I don't even have a good score.
Yeah, but like you're gonna.
All I'm
Please
doing is
jinx it, please jinx it.
rinse and repeat, trying to make one shot.
I just had a new thing to me. A coconut nest. Yummy. What is a coconut nest? Do you have the updated ROM in this one to carry over the river letters?
I can't remember if we put that in or not.
I think I know that I got class. Why do I hate Sweden? Dad,
What?
you're still playing.
How can I still be playing?
I don't know. Give it a little wiggle wiggle.
The ball's right here.
Oh, it might have done a thing and it gave you the ball back.
All right, well, Game says I'm still playing.
I mean,
I was ready to stop, but the audience is
commentators
demanding
first,
that I
hockey
keep
again.
playing.
You guys used it against visiting teams before. Did you guys miss a trip to Hawaii? We did not miss a trip to Hawaii. Actually,
No!
he tilted.
5 times the crap.
You can move that.
You knew I was doomed to drain the 5 times the fun when Kelly scooted the stool over.
The stool hadn't been moved yet. I've been sitting on it for a while.
I don't like coconut nest.
What is a coconut nest?
It says shredded coconut.
Oh, I like shredded coconut.
You like that shredded coconut, like is in like a Mounds candy?
Oh, I don't like Mounds candy, but I do like shredded coconut.
Well, it tastes the same.
No, I don't like the chocolate on it.
Well, don't the nest, coconut nest have the chocolate on them too?
I don't know what coconut nests are.
I love coconut,
That's one of the
but
few
I
things.
hate shredded coconut.
Okay, everyone, be prepared to not agree with me. I don't have texture issues with coconut, but I do have texture issues with marshmallows. I don't like marshmallows.
So you can get a nest with or without chocolate. What do they hold it together with?
I tried. I've seen better days. Nope. That didn't give me a warning.
Coconut oil. Sugar.
You're up. Does Kelly like nougat?
Nougat is like what's in Three Musketeers.
Yes. I love Three Musketeers. But it's specifically marshmallows. It's the combination of the weird flavor and like that I can feel the air bubbles on my tongue, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Something in my brain says no. How is your doggo? How's your doggo, Eurydice?
Oh, come on.
Ice Skidoo says to try the Almond Joy coffee creamer. It is amaze balls. Do we have, what is SCORE? What is SKOR?
Score. That's like a coffee flavored candy, I think.
Ah, shoot. Partner? Thanks, my dude.
The Almond Joy coffee creamer.
Oh, no.
Amaze balls. Huh, okay. You know what is a great coffee creamer? Okay. Normally the coffee creamer I like to use is the Carnation Italian Sweet Cream. Great, because it doesn't change the flavor of the coffee. It's just sweet and creamy. Then the one that I do like is made by International Delight, the Cinnabon. It's really good.
I'm just mad at myself. Don't mind me. Butter toffee candy with chocolate covering. Ah, that sounds neato. Might give it a try if I ever see it.
I wonder if Kelly would score it high.
This shoe is very easy to take off and throw at you. Don't test me, Lindsay. Is it my favorite? Is it my favorite call out?
No, I wasn't supposed to shoot the whirlpool.
Do we have any?
No! I shatzed myself.
Loser. You can continue with the candy commentary.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch coffee creamer is even better. Never had that one.
That's gonna advance a raft. I have to lock balls. No, it No.
I tried the Starbucks Cinnamon Dolce coffee creamer. I did not like it. All right, so this one is not high score of the night, but it's Dennis then Kelly.
I'm mad.
Wow, I cannot believe I beat Kelly twice on this game. And what time is it? We have 10. Oh, yeah, we got time for one more game
again.
the way we're playing.
Oh, okay, so I can beat you this
We're
time.
playing so bad, we're going to get 3 games in a
Okay.
30-minute window.
I'm not a coffee type gal. I do enjoy me some tea every once in a while, and the teas that I like is this really, really sweet tea from this boba place, but I don't like boba because I have texture issues with it. Surprise, surprise. And it's this Hawaiian tea with the strawberry flavoring. It's really good. Highly enjoy it. And then I like chai tea, which are very different. They're very different flavors. Orpheus, what? Orpheus, no. Okay, I don't like straight chai tea because Preston will say this. It tastes like you're just drinking a Fireball in liquid form. I like a chai tea latte. I like the milk in there and make it, you know, it's slightly diluted. Oh, I missed my favorite call out. I'm sad now. Fireball and root beer, yo, mix them. I pulled this over here, so Dad's gonna drain as I sit. Because I really want to sit. Or he's going to get a ball lock. I visit Starbucks for peppermint mocha around Christmas, and that's pretty much it. Fair enough. I don't blame you.
Ooh, I missed it. I like to graze that on the way in so I can lock. Oops. Well, that's not grazing it. That's a flat-out smash.
You really went in there.
There we go. White water.
I would pay attention to that, but there's so much happening in chat right now, and I'm really
Oh,
concerned.
not one jackpot. Still not one jackpot. Wow.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, my
So
Lord.
for the shooty blinky blinky, you have to hit the blinky blinky part. That's important. Fun fact I learned in college, using Red Bull in your espresso maker instead of water will break it. Orpheus, how are you alive?
Oh, man, I still can't make the shot.
No, you really can't.
Holy crap.
Oh my God. You can't play pinball.
Wow. 5. Wow.
There's a lot happening in this chat. Read at your own risk.
Fireball and root beer. Yo, mix them. 2 things I really don't like put together. I visit Starbucks for peppermint mocha around Christmas, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't drink Starbucks hardly ever. I do when I'm out of town and I need a coffee. Starbucks, I mean, it's easy to find one and grab one.
Not the world. Ooh.
Using Red Bull in your espresso maker instead of water will break it. Well, I'm glad I could suck so bad I could remind you that this game had a multi-ball restart.
Yeah, that was really bad.
That was 5 shots to that in a row that missed. It was like the first game we played. I probably, fired 6 or 7 at that stupid thing and couldn't make them. I'm going to
really
forget
glad
that I
no
saw
one
that.
could just see what I just did, because that was just pure adrenaline and my body being like moved.
Try using Diet Red Bull next time. Yeah, I wonder if the sugar's what ruined it. Dennis, did you get your GNR? Kelly didn't even know this. Well, you knew it was coming. You knew from reading our text chat. Craig at Fun texted Leon and I about 3 hours ago that it is leaving Jersey Jack. It either left Jersey Jack's dock Friday or it's leaving Monday. He'll be getting it in, what, four days or so, and then we can be able to go pick it up. So, Kelly, you might need to come back in town.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry. I was reading chat.
We're talking about unboxing Guns N' Roses and playing it.
Okay. It was blocking it for sexual content. I don't know. Wait, why are we roasting me? What's happening? I just saw Kelly isn't subscribed. Wait. Like I was reading it when you approved it, trying to see what got flagged. It was specifically big piece and then cake. Those were the things that got flagged.
You'll have to tell me when I'm done. I can't.
I'm not talking to you. Love you. Everyone,
oh my Lord.
AI is gonna take over the world. The AI blocks cake. The cake is a lie.
All right. I'm now endangered.
I don't even play Portal. I don't even play Portal. Oh my God.
Hey, I finally made it.
You know what? I'm proud of you. Just because you made that.
Spirit of the river.
Oh, I have to do it. Okay. Guys. So, first you will be baked, and then there will be cake. You can see my face. Why are you flirting in the chat? I made baked Alaska on Friday. That's kind of like cake. I made something this weekend, and I was proud of it. My mom made strawberry rhubarb pie today, and it was good. I am envious of that. Except mine used a brownie. Oh, wait, I made something with a brownie, too.
Shoot all lit hazards.
I do want to see pictures of it, but I made something with brownie, too. It was like a layered thing.
I'm at Wet Willie's. Uh-oh, that's my second danger.
Hey, out. Is this it?
No.
Oh, this is the
This is regular multi-ball.
Yeah, I do not want that. Oh, so we can hit a jackpot, ladies and gents. But earlier this weekend, I made a dessert that's like, it was layered, and the first layer was brownie, which was not a good brownie. I got a new recipe, didn't like it. Jesus, shoot straight. And then it was a cheesecake layer, and then like the... Oh, is this
No! It shatzed me again.
Do you want to see Bird's Baked Alaska?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Cool.
You might want to...
Look at all that toasted meringue.
I don't like making meringue.
You never leave the right flipper up. Come on. Oh, on our machine you do. It's great. But about every 10 or 15 times, it'll hit just right with enough power to come out and rattle down the right.
It's aggravating.
Our machine is usually, you got a high percentage chance of getting a great control ball.
Yeah.
Off
It
that.
used to be 100% of the time. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it used to be 100% of the time. It never failed. Now,
And now that happens to
wow.
us.
It's only ball 2.
You have 192 million points.
Oh, you scored 1.4 billion earlier. Oh, I'm still going on Wet Willies.
But no, I don't like making meringue, okay? That's a very different thing. But I also don't like meringue because of texture.
Oh, I got to shoot again.
If
Ball
you can't
saved.
tell,
Did you see that?
I did see that.
I did. I shot that hazard. Why didn't it give it to me? I just shot it.
There's a reason I have texture issues with a lot of things, and it's because I have ADHD, and so brain not normal, and things kind of set me off. But I just know what to stay away from, and I'm good. Yeah, no, consistency is a thing. Also, this is really weird, but like fabrics. Some fabrics have textures that I just can't deal with. Specifically, velvet when you go up on it, instead of like petting it down. Like when you go up on
100 million.
Golf clap, everyone, golf clap. I don't like how I am the same color as my undershirt. I have just realized how pale I am. I don't like milk, but that's because I'm lactose intolerant. Fair enough, Inferno Squid. Fair enough. You do have a good reason to not like milk.
345, 755. All right, I'm going to start typing that out. Kelly not too happy with me right now. 3, 4,
Don't mind me, just planning out his murder.
50. Oh, thanks for the copy paste, Burrs.
Burrs really do be the official statistician of the Pinball Mafia. I just wanted one. I just wanted one multi-ball.
So I should statistically know when to hold the flipper up. Burrs is the Mafia accountant. He's the one who hides all of our overseas monies.
Okay. Oh God. Where am I? Mystery? I can deal with mystery.
Why are we talking about photography black cloth? I never tried baking all of Alaska. Sounds like a tough job. It would be huge.
Oh my God, that's bigger than Texas.
I know. You should start with trying to bake Texas first.
Yeah.
If you can do that, then move on to Alaska.
Maybe go for a smaller state, maybe California. I'm mad. I should have gone for 5 times.
Hashtag get Texas baked.
Legal.
I mean, baked Texas.
That sounds a bit political, not gonna lie.
All righty, so here's the points. Kelly, I think we're time to move games.
Oh.
All right, so I'll move the rig out. Kelly will move the lights.
I will never stop talking about how much I love everything about Whitewater.
Whitewater is amazing.
Almost as much as I love Total New.
It's okay, just put it on. Put the wires over the top of it. There you go.
I don't have a brain.
Pull
It's
it forward.
It's in the way.
Pull it forward. Pull the light forward.
You're smarter than me.
Oh, man, now I hit that.
There was too much wire. In my defense, there was too much wire. I couldn't get it to stick. Forward, forward, your other forward. Tag.
You're it. Alrighty.
So patient. Colorado bakes itself. Very true, Burrs. Heck from Mars. We're gonna turn the volume up.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
This game gets really loud really fast. And it's also right next to the living room.
Oh, maybe I turned it up too loud already. That's only 3.
So we have a tendency to keep it quiet. Quack, quack. Hey, no better Twitch TV. At least we're an AFM tournament. I'm having here tomorrow. No, we're not getting into my grades. They're fine. I don't want to think about grades. I'm here to play pinball. I play pinball to escape school. Did you guys see that Bally is now a sports broadcasting company?
Yes. It said they bought Fox Sports.
Wow. I made an ATFM emote. Nice. Why have I never heard that before? No, not our hot dogs. Maybe they'll finally put out the UFC machine I've always wanted.
I find that hard to believe you never heard that quote. All you gotta do is shoot the right ramp three times.
I like playing the saucer. Slot machine company. I'm currently escaping working on my master's thesis by watching pinball. Fair enough.
Watch out, man.
If you must know, I'm currently working on I'm a theater major. I'm currently working on a duet scene with someone in one of my classes, so that's pretty cool. We yell at each other a lot. So, yeah. Great colorized.
I'm 2 shots away from 1 billion points, Kelly.
Have I ever told you that, like, I hate you, right? Like, I hate you so much. Everything you've done for me, I don't care about it. I am working on a one-woman performance.
No, stay out of there. No. There goes my 1 billion points. Oh, I was 2 shots away.
I no longer hate you. I've just decided it on the fly.
Oh, now how many points am I going to get when I hit those 2 shots? What, 500,000 or something? Play better. If Preston was here, he'd already done it twice.
No! That's what I get for playing the way I play. Play better!
Late
We
here.
go from hatred to love in a span of 3 minutes.
Thanks for stopping in. 50 quid. We'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Pinball trivia next week if everything goes according to plan.
If
If Leon and Preston get back from Hawaii. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If everyone that's not here and not me is
Yes. If everybody else is here and Kelly's not, we should be having trivia.
Everything is going to according to plan. But have a good night. I can't get the jackpot on my RFM as the diverter is dead. Oh, so sorry to hear. Hashtag just Dennis stream.
It could be.
Oh God, no. I'd drive in. I don't want to subject y'all to that.
There we go.
Yeah.
300 million.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not 1 billion though.
Good night, 50 quid.
Total annihilation.
You're killing it.
I got to make up for all those dames with Preston's around, and it makes me look bad.
Yeah, no, Preston makes us look like we're like chump. We know how to play pinball.
Oh!
Eurydice! Thank you for the 5 tier 1s.
Nice. Thanks, Eurydice.
Really appreciate it. What gigs? Thank you so much. I know how to speak English. Guys, welcome to the family. Pinball Howard, welcome to the family.
Video mode.
Ilo, welcome to the family. I'm going to say this for everyone. There's no stopping me. Ooh, video mode.
I thought I hit that
Dirty
one. I wasn't
Toes, welcome to the family. Please wash your feet before entering our house.
looking. He said he'd walk on his heels.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, Alan's not here. You're going to have to dirty pool for him.
I'm going to have to what?
You're going to have to dirty pool for him.
I can't hear you.
Dirty pool. Playing off a past joke I've seen from
Holy crap.
Memphis and a few other pinball machines. Indubitably. This is one of the loudest machines.
Got a free game.
I am so sorry. I accidentally touched the mic when I did that. That scared the ever-living bejesus out of me. He made a joke that his first name was Bill Frum and his last name was Memphis. That's good.
Strobe multi-ball.
I'm turning
It doesn't work as well with the extremes on.
I
but
don't
you can
care.
you can try, turn it off. The extreme lights kind of ruin the strobe effect.
I can move them. Do we care?
Nah. I appreciate you trying.
Oh yeah, you know.
Alrighty.
That is a big old iguana.
Oh, in and out.
The obvious
and then down
answer is
the
to get some
side.
full-blown pin stadiums for Attack from Mars, so you can tie them to the GI so they turn off. Or she wanted to drop out of college and just be a pinball technician. No, I have no brain power.
That would be a good answer, Burrs.
What? Oh my God, I just did everything wrong.
We need to set up a GoFundMe so we can buy more pin stadiums for all the games.
I don't know how many people would donate to that. Okay. I'm trying.
Oh, true.
What?
I said we need to set up a GoFundMe to get pin stadiums for all the games. He said you don't need them for them all, just for Attack from Mars.
Yeah.
Did you see like Hamilton?
Hamilton? What?
We both saw and liked Hamilton. How's that for an answer?
Oh, yeah. I love Hamilton. I will forever forever critique the fact that Lin-Manuel Miranda made himself Hamilton. But I do love Hamilton a lot. Get out of the sky! Like that? What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
I couldn't understand what the speaker said.
I am Confucian, everyone.
Holy cow!
What happened?
Thanks for that donation. We will definitely look at investing into some Penn stadiums. That is above and beyond. Thank you very much.
I don't know what happened, but I appreciate it.
Eurydice, $100.
Eurydice, my main man, you are a saint. Thank you so much for the donation. We appreciate it.
I always tell Leon and Preston the streams are much better when they're not around.
It's just us. I'm coming back.
I mean, seriously, wow. I'm just flabbergasted. You know, I watch so many like live YouTube videos and people donate and they talk about how thankful they are for the donation. And I'm like, oh, they're just saying that.
No, it's...
Wow. I'm flabbergasted.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Because we don't do this to like make money off of it. We do it for fun.
No, we do not. We're far from making money off of it.
We would have stopped a long time ago if we did this to make money. So thank you so much. Everything that you put into the stream, you put into like us, we put in back into the stream. So that's definitely gonna go if you're getting something. Just got to see the off-Broadway tours. We did see it on tour in Houston. That's where we saw Hamilton.
No, this is not good. Oh, there we go. Holy cow.
Ice-T Dude's trying to get adopted by Eurydice.
Oh my God, I'm hitting every post all of a sudden.
Anything to prevent that. But send in your resume and I'll consider it.
Watch out, man. They've got a big
Oh,
old
bean.
You know that's right. No! Oh! So much for 2 total annihilations. Oh.
Oh, your baby. Oh, so sad.
All right.
Wah, wah.
Almost 4.5 billion. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting that down for high score of the night.
I hate Martian Attack. Oh, I hate Martian Attack. No soldier.
I was gonna be able to do it without having to make burrs work, and you had to go into a mode I can't see the score.
So much is happening at one time. Oh my God.
Back-to-back modes where I can't see the score. I really am down here. Okay, well, I'll just wait for her to finish, then I'll do the score.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of loud.
Might as well put me down for high score of the night. I'm higher than Giraffe Nuts right now. I've never thought of Giraffe Nuts before. I guarantee you they're above your head.
Okay. Thank you very much for being dead.
Nice, Kelly. Kelly trying to catch me going through the saucers. Wow. That's weird, wild stuff.
I love the saucers. I think they're fun to do.
496-183. 183. 470. Thank you.
Yes,
And that might not
everyone.
hold it the way Kelly's doing. Thank you,
That was
Burrs.
genuine fear.
Kelly, I'm going to hit enter so it still goes
Strobe
up.
multi-ball.
Did you get strobe?
Yep.
Oh, let me go turn the lights off.
I don't know what to do for strobe multi-ball.
See, the Penn Stadium's kind of ruined the strobe multi-ball. Shoot the UFO shield during strobe, Kelly.
Got it.
Straight from Burrs. Yeah. 50 million every time you hit it.
Oh, fun.
Wow, there's a good chance Kelly takes over that high score we just put up. Oh, strobe's over.
Save the front end button.
Oh, I lost it.
Oh no. This is a high bonus game too, I think. Let's see. No, 240 million is not enough. 3.96 to 4.496. Wow. Take a picture of that. Send the guys that.
Send that to the boys.
Or it's going to go away before you get a picture of it. There you go. Whew. All right. We got high score of the night. We got time for one more game, I think.
Powerball Mania?
Oh, yeah. Y'all want to do Powerball Mania for this? Let's do that.
I can do that. Ready, everybody? This might be loud.
Yeah, it might be loud, but here we go.
20% lighter, 100% faster, 1000% more fun.
And we're back, ladies and gents. Where are the Powerballs?
I don't know.
We didn't prepare this beforehand. We didn't think.
They're probably
Metallica.
in Metallica.
Watch as we do stuff for the stream. This is not usually my job. Dad,
You're doing good.
where's
Just
the
hang
thing?
on. I'll do it.
You'll do it. I know that there's like a thing you need to pull for the lockdown bar. I can't physically find it.
That one, there's two latches on the one on the left, one on the right.
Oh, so it's different than every other machine. ever
Yeah,
made?
Stern started doing that. They
Why?
got cheap.
Stern? Really? My dudes?
Okay. Stern got cheap on everybody.
You know, we have these little ditties right here for a reason. So how are y'all? If any band in the world has Powerballs, it would be Metallica. I 100% agree with you, my dude. There's a lot of things happening right now.
1,
2.
3.
It's a 3-ball game, yeah.
Yeah, I might as well go ahead and finish pulling these out. Alrighty, put the glass back in.
Do we need to put the glass back on Metallica or
I'll do that later.
later? That's a later job. While they send you guys pictures of of them playing pinball in Hawaii, drinking cocktails. Oh, they're living the life out there. I love the Metallica song. Yeah, and oh a lot. No, we pulled 3 balls out of Attack from Mars,
Yes.
so we put 3 balls back in. Thank you for the tip, though. Feel free to correct us, because we do things incorrectly all the time. So.
Locating balls.
Is it? I put them in there. I swear I put them in there.
You put 3 balls. I don't see any balls in here.
You can ask them. I went drop, drop, drop. They should be in there. I might have messed up. It needs 4 balls? They're saying it needs 4.
Where was the 4th ball?
I don't know.
Give me that 4th Powerball. I only took 3 out.
Yeah, we only took 3 out.
I thought it was a 4-ball game. Yeah, install 4 balls. Where's the 4th ball then?
It wasn't locked. That's weird.
All right, so I'm going to...
How is it running on 3 earlier? This is weird.
We might get a steel ball in there
We
somewhere.
were wrong, everyone.
I don't know where the 4th ball is. It must be in the... No, this game has virtual locks,
It has
doesn't it?
virtual locks. Check under lockdown bar. Should have a certificate.
Yeah, it says 4.
It says 4. Okay, we were wrong. Y'all were right.
But I only took... But there was only 3 balls in the trough.
There's a reason we thought we were right. I don't know how we were playing with only 3 balls earlier then. Mars.
All right.
All right. Oh, could there be one in the scoop? No. That guy.
Ooh, I got lucky.
I've lived long enough. I've lived enough life to know better than to tell the mafia when they're wrong. You make a good point, but then again, a lot of our manpower is not here. You did that, Dad? Just as Inferno Squid. Okay, just weird lighting / angle on the camera. Our extremes were up. The difference between us and most other mafias is that all of us are actual big old scaredy cats.
Did me putting the lighting back down fix the...
Over.
Sounds like my first dog after I got him neutered, locating balls.
Start. Oh wait, no, attack. Wave.
That's bizarre. I only took 3 balls out of this game.
I thought when it said attack wave, it meant like the Martian thing, and I hate the Martian mode. It disgusts me. It's aggravating on multiple levels. I'm going to destroy it if you give me a second, sir. Ugh, men.
Murders are so passe.
Funny enough, I shouldn't go on record saying this.
What, you murdered somebody?
No, out of all of us, I probably do know the most to get away with a murder.
Oh, all your murder stuff you watch?
I love true crime. I've gotten one of my best friends into true crime.
I hate the jumping coil mode. Oh, you're talking about Martian attack?
Martian attack aggravates me. I hate it. I hate it so much.
It's kind of annoying, but it's fun. It's a fun mode.
Okay, maybe to you, I don't like it at all.
Nice ramp.
Thanks.
So, if you're new to the stream, Powerball Mania, payoff is worth double the points at the end.
Did I say Mania earlier?
Yeah, I just said it.
We both. Hey.
It's our own mode that we made up the name and we can't even say it.
Who helped us create it? It was Sinky and
Sinky and Maid, I believe.
Maid helped us make it. We owe a lot to them for this. So thank you for that. Okay, wait, you're ready to see if you're leaving. Good night.
Who left?
I think you're ready to see is going to.
Oh, and thanks again, you're ready to see. You're the greatest.
You are. Mwah. Virtual love. We had revenge when I was like really, really young, right? Revenge from Mars.
Yes, we did.
Was that loud when we had it?
Huh?
Was it loud when we had it?
No, I mean, no louder than any other pinball machine.
Infinite Thriver says that it's a loud machine for them. The sky. Okay. Well, good night, you're to see.
Ooh,
Thank you
I
once again.
just caught you. So if you can just plunge and drain.
No. Atomic Blaster.
New Box Lebowski, cool. Hopefully our new box Guns N' Roses LE will be here next week,
Hello.
if not the week after.
Can I put that phlegm on it?
It is on the way. I doubt we would be streaming it Sunday because Leon and Preston won't be here till late Sunday. We're going to do a whole unboxing stream on it, so look forward to that in a week and a half.
I'm good at the saucer. I think using the saucer actually.
Oh!
That was ball 3, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I would say I'm sorry, but you have the high score.
You
tonight,
got.
So I don't care.
You definitely get the win on the most important game, Powerball Payoff.
Powerball!
Oh, I can have fun with that. Watch this.
Oh no! Don't
Powerball
do that.
Payoff. Powerball Payoff. Did that work? Did that sound funny? Cool. I don't know what effect was on. I just
Falling down in it.
hit the switch.
Still points.
Is this movable? How much cord do we have?
A bit.
We have a bit of cord. No.
I wouldn't mess with it that
This
much.
is the mixer that we got in.
It is.
It's a big bad boy, that's for sure. All right, so looky, Kelly all right, so wait a minute. Where's the scores? Okay, so I get 1 point for high score of the night. Then Kelly gets 4.
Because we doubled. So.
Yeah, and I get 2. Giving Kelly 14 points for Dennis 16. Good comeback. Wow. Guys,
Thank you
thanks
so
for
much
watching
chiming
Kelly and
in.
I without the rest of everybody. It was fun. We had a challenge getting the stream going, but at the last minute, we got it up and running. Leon and Preston are supposed to be back just in time to stream next week. We'll see if that really works, if their flight comes in on time. If not, it'll be me and Alan because she'll probably be out of town.
Yeah.
And then we'll be doing an unboxing of Guns N' Roses soon. Alrighty, so we'll see you guys later. There's a bunch of stuff down below with a bunch of buttons you can press to subscribe and follow. They all do cool stuff. Make sure you do that. What do you have to say, Kelly?
I just wanted you guys to know that if you love pinball, we love you! And good night, everybody.